So Leo, you done ranting?
I'm good now. I had to get it out, guys. I had to get it out. All
That's
right.
it. No, so we have our first open panel guest, so I want to bring him in. All right. Where? Oh, sorry, I got you. There we go. And this is Dennis Mendina. How you doing today?
Hey, Dennis, you're on mute,
Hey, how
brother.
you doing,
You're on
Dennis?
mute.
Hi,
You
how
on
are you
mute, bud?
doing?
There we go. How you doing,
Uh,
man?
Good.
then I'm Dennis, aka GDI.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well. So,
What are your thoughts on the PS5 drama? Do you agree
I'm
or
a
disagree with the
PC
price?
guy. I think
Okay.
that, but I think 900 because the whole point people buy consoles is because they don't want to buy that much money on a PC like mine. They buy consoles because PCs are too expensive for them. So giving $900 for a PS5 is not worth it because the whole point of a console is that you don't have money to buy a PC. No offense to console players, but that's the facts for
Mhm.
most of them.
It's a
No, I
lot
agree.
easier.
Yeah.
Also, it's a lot easier now. Also, to like, because I remember back in the day, like when I had, because I was a PC heavy back in the day when I was growing up, but like now it's a lot easier to have a PC, and also if you don't want to use the keyboard or the mouse, you can get a controller and just play it on your PC,
Exactly,
and you're
exactly.
done.
I have my
You
old
know?
Xbox controller,
Oh, nice. Is
and I
it
have connected to the PC. I sold my Xbox and got a skip kept a controller so I could play it.
Yeah.
Have you always been an Xbox guy, or have you also had
Always,
other
always,
consoles?
always. I had a PS2 when I was 8,
Okay.
but being Brazil in the 2000s, all my games were pirated, so they broke my PC, my PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
You said you're from Brazil?
Yep.
Oh, cool, man. Cool.
Awesome.
Florianópolis, cidade maravilhosa, beautiful
You've
city.
been to I've been to
I'm from
Florianopolis.
I'm from Florianópolis. It's my
I've
homeland.
I, I've been to Florianopolis.
Oh, do you like it?
It was it was 20 years ago. I'm 41. I went when I was 21 years old to Florianopolis. I went
Oh,
through I
nice.
was one of the towns that I remember was Ingleses.
Ingleses, I
Yes,
don't
right
go
on the
much
beach.
there. I didn't go much there because I live in Jurerê, lived in Jurerê,
Okay.
now in Santo Antonio. But
Okay.
Ingleses, I have some friends from there. I think
Okay,
I
cool.
go from
Yeah,
there
yeah.
from time to time. It's a nice place.
Nice.
The
It's
entire
dude, the
island is
beaches
beautiful.
are beautiful.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
beach guy because my parents are from the countryside, right, from the interior,
Okay.
from the mainland.
Cool.
So they always wanted to go to the beach when I was a kid because it's something of
Yeah.
people from the mainland. They love the beach. But since I went all the time because my parents were addicted, I cannot stand it anymore because I got bored. But I love the vistas. That's why I love Felipe. I love the way the city
Nice.
looks, the way that we have both the how nature blends in with the buildings and the cities, and how it manages to be both a small town and a big city at the same time. And I love this place, seriously.
Nice. Hey, so Dennis, before we going to go into the next subject, but I wanted to ask you. So, how did you find us? 'Cause I've never seen you around before. Are you
I
also?
I'm GDI, Geek Defense Initiative.
He's Geek Defense.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
Geek
Geek
Defense.
Defense. Okay,
Oh,
I
okay.
want to
okay.
change
Awesome.
that.
Yeah, that's
I
why he
want
said
There
to
he
you
was
change
go.
GDI
that.
at the beginning. Yeah, that's why he
It's
said he was
because I
GDI
think
at the
Okay.
beginning. So
I'm thinking of changing the moniker of my account, so I got putting Dennis Bendino on the StreamYard so that people won't get mistaken.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. Cool. Well, yeah. I'm glad to
By
finally
the way,
talk
speaking
about.
of PlayStation, I think that PlayStation needs to do if Sony gets to get off their incompetence route, they should do no another Killzone, another Resistance, because even I, as a former Xbox turned PC, I think those games are amazing on an aesthetic level.
And that's the thing
they
too
are.
is
Yeah.
Sony does have an awesome library when it comes to their first party games, but it's like they I think they realized,
Hey,
especially with
guitar.
with what happened with what was that one game that just completely bombed right now? It was a live service game. It was out for 2 weeks and Sony had to pull it.
Which was Helldivers?
No. It's a brand new one. It's a
Oh,
brand
because I
new
hate
one.
Helldivers.
It came out like literally a couple weeks ago and it completely flopped. It was a first party game. I'm sure somebody in the chat could tell me.
It was a Sony game because
yeah,
there was one
it was a
for the
first party.
Xbox.
But the thing is they've been chasing this live service bullshit.
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
And
I remember when I was younger in high school, I was like, oh, this live service thing is gonna be brilliant because it's gonna kill the DLC. Now everyone wants DLCs back because it's so poorly handled.
Concord, that was the name of the game. Concord.
Never heard of it.
Concord.
There's a reason why you never heard of it. It was out for 2 weeks and they had to pull it because it was another one of these Suicide Squad live service bullshit games that nobody was fucking interested in. But you know what? And then you find out if you pay attention to the gaming news that they had the opportunity to do a Days Gone 2. Did you ever play Days Gone?
No.
Okay, Days Gone. It did come out to PC, I believe. So if you play on PC, check it out.
I heard of it.
It was a zombie.
It's a zombie survival apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really into zombies outside of Call of Duty and The Walking Dead.
Think of it like a Grand Theft Auto, but like in a zombie open
world.
Oh,
I know what you want.
Zombies. Okay, it was a really, really good game. And the fact that it sold well. But the fact that they passed up on doing a Days Gone 2 and have been doing shit like this live service crap, it just shows the disconnect between the Sony, the developers, and the gamers. There is a huge disconnect right now where they are not catering to the audience and what they want. And single player driven experiences will never die. That is something that will always continue, no matter how much these corporations want to end it, so that we can continue paying for live service crap. No.
People need to go back to single player. Single player needs to come back.
I agree.
It's delusional. I was going to say actually about something I always say, like. For them, let's take Call of Duty, all right? It's a game, I like COD. I grew up on that, so I have an emotional attachment to the franchise. I always said, I have no idea why anyone would play COD for another reason than the campaign. Maybe zombies.
I'll be honest with you. I think the last Call of Duty I played was on the Xbox 360 because I'm not a multiplayer gamer. It's never been something that
I've never been that guy.
COD multiplayer. I'm gonna be honest here, all right? I want multiplayer go to Battlefield. For me, COD's campaign is single player, all right? That's what focus for me is. And I always said, if COD would get their act together and do campaign DLC that fans has been asking for centuries.
Yeah.
For basically decades by this point, the COD needs campaign DLC.
And it would target people like me who enjoy that single player experience. Because if you're telling me that this new Call of Duty game has an awesome, phenomenally well done single player story that you have to experience, I'd go check it out. Because at that point, to me, the multiplayer is just a bonus. I'm getting what I want out of the game.
Modern Warfare 2019 was great. Cold War was good. And Modern, after that, goes downhill again, all right? Just saying. Because
but for me, Call of Duty, any of these big multiplayer, I'll be honest, the biggest game I ever got into for multiplayer was SOCOM back in the PlayStation 2 days. I played SOCOM. I played SOCOM 2, SOCOM 3. I was in clans. I had groups of people in clans that were from the same area as me. We all met up at a theme park at Canada's Wonderland one time. I was right into it. But after that generation, I've always been a single player guy. I'm sorry, but when I sit down and I want to experience, to me it's like watching a movie, but you're playing through it. That's what I want out of my video games,
I agree.
And just to see that they have been trying so hard to kill the single player experience, but they realize now it can't happen. It's never going to happen. But they have to course correct. And the problem is now that they're trying to course correct, it seems like the money that they lost out on, especially with something like Concord, it's like they're trying to make that up now.
So guys, so we got to move on.
All right,
we got to move on to the next subject. So, Geeks, close out the subject. So, say the last word on the PlayStation topic.
Oh, I can pass. I don't know much. Oh, just one more thing then. All right. My view on the whole situation is that I remember when 2016, 14, I don't remember well, back in when I was a kid, there was a big controversy about Brazilian taxes, about 4,000 reais for a PS4. And now I'm wondering, man, like, now I hear all this $1,000 about the up to the PS5, and I'm thinking, like, yeah, basically that it reminds me of that situation.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna bring down Sony, or at least have them to make drastic reforms. Because back then, the $4,000 for the PS4 was a major point on many Brazilians on how they're disgruntled at the taxation system
Well,
of the government.
I mean, like even here in Canada, with the amount of taxes that get thrown on there. So I'm going to close it off by saying this:
sure.
don't buy this shit. Please don't buy this shit. It'll be. This is a horrible precedent to set for gaming, and this is what happens when there's no real competition. This makes me want to go out and support Xbox just to try and better the future of gaming, because without competition, this is the shit we're going to have to put up with. And
Right.
I'm not doing it. If I have to spend $900, $1,200 taxes in for a PlayStation, I'm building my fucking computer and moving on from this scene. So
Exactly.
that's how
Just
I'll
just
Oh.
one more word. Just one more word.
Okay, because we got to move on. We have
when
other
we get
people.
to talk
so-
about Joker 2, just let me have a say on it, because I have this pitch.
Okay, so we're gonna change subject now to Joker. All right, and then because we have other people coming in, so because we want to keep rotating.
I
okay.
can. All right, but it can't come in and I stay. No. All right.
Well,
No, yeah, you can.
No, you can.
can.
Stay,
All right.
stay
You
on,
stay-
stay
yeah, you
on,
stay
and
there.
we'll
I
rotate
just
you
need
back
to.
on.
I just need to keep.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
need to keep people winning. So,
We'll
but
keep
either
you
way,
backstage and we'll rotate back on. So
Yeah.
no worries, brother.
okay. But we're gonna
All
give
right.
him. We're gonna give him a drop. Who can we?
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on!
Good choice, Phil.